front of you. It's fine.
Center stage.
Right, yeah. Like, why that spot? All right, team, sit up nice and tall. Bring your right leg to bend. Wiggle your butt cheeks so that you have tall, good posture. Place your right foot on the ground. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Breathe in. Big twist from your spine. Look out towards your right shoulder. Now this might already feel really good, or you could cross your right foot over your left. Get a little bit deeper. Even more for your hips, you would tuck your left foot underneath of you, almost like a beginning part of a cow face. Look over your right shoulder wherever you are and leverage the twist from your elbow. Close your eyes. Start to bring your breath down and chamber your awareness. Maybe it's in your head, mine often is. And after a workout, it's less in my head. But imagine that your awareness could just now drop down into your heart. Like, keep imagining the sensation of focusing, dropping down and in on the heart. If it doesn't feel like it's there yet, don't judge or freak out. Just be where you're at and breathe. Awesome. Come back through center. We're going to now reset your left leg out if it's not already. Cup your right foot with your right hand. Kick, stretch, and reach into a hamstring stretch. My leg can pretty comfortably straighten. If it's not accessible, take a big bend. Bend enough that your spine can be really straight. Breathe in, look up at your foot. Get some good posture muscles going as your biceps pull back. Retract your shoulder blades, look up, open your throat, or even I like to stick my tongue out. Breathe in. Crisscross forward fold. Take your left ankle over your right and reach for your toes. It may mean that your toes are bent. Crisscross and reach. If your head can rest, great. If you want a pillow on your thighs, cool, you can make a pillow. Resting down and in. If you feel any tightness or tension on your low back, like a stinging sensation, back out. Just do a traditional forward fold with your knees heavily bent and reach for your legs like so. The crisscross variation just gives your IT band, the outer fascia, a little bit more opening, especially a counter to what we just did. I get really sad and nostalgic as I notice how fast time's flying, especially as I was editing my book this weekend, looking at all the things I've done and all the things I start to forget, all the things that I'll never get back. Time flies, right? But if we can be a little bit more present, just like you are now, the good news is that you're the pilot. You get to control how much you can take in, how deeply you embrace the stretch in the moment, how much you remember and actually savor instead of just letting the moments pass. All right, team, we're gonna move into a variation of banana asana. I'll give you lots of options. The first one, you're gonna take your foam roller or your release tool underneath of your right hip. My left leg is bent to the ground to kind of support it. If it's not easy to roll the tool that you have, just hold it and do little, basically isometric pressure points. You just kind of hold for a few breaths to get release, and then you can kind of move your body down. If rolling isn't accessible and you don't have one, we're gonna take what's called banana asana, which everyone will eventually end in. So you're on your back, right leg crosses over the left, just like we did. Hips to the right, arms to the left. You're basically making a banana shape in your body. Good. My foam roller release tool people, the water bottles, keep going for another like 30 to 40 seconds. People that are on your back in banana, I just want to show you right over left. Left hand to right elbow, and you're pulling sideways. I'm basically making a banana shape on my back. Once you've got that shape, re-push your right hip down into the ground so that your body's flat and you're just getting the side bend. Awesome. If you're rolling, take about 2 or 3 more rounds, rolling forward, rolling back, getting the sensation to open. I know it's tender, it's hard. You can always put more weight in your hands or your elbow, less weight in the leg. And then let's roll down to banana asana. So everyone on your back, cross your right leg over your left, lean to your left, making a banana shape on your back. Yep. You're gonna maybe probably wiggle your shoulders left. You're gonna feel spaciousness in your right side body. Yep, and then Kim, grab your elbows. Exactly. I'm gonna move Kim's legs a little bit more left. And then she's got a nice kind of half moon shape on her back. If you don't feel it, because it is pretty subtle, re-drop your right hip closer to the ground. Try to open up the hips, spiral open your shoulders so that you're flat against the ground. You can also work your feet more to the left, work your arms up and over your head more. Good, just breathe. Creating space in the sides, actually literally expanding the rib cage. You're opening up the diaphragm and lateral muscles so that we can breathe deeper. So savoring the splendor of this moment. I'll oftentimes say that to my partner. I'll say, oh, just give me a moment to savor the splendor of this. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, just take it in. Take it in. Like, I'm gonna forget this if I don't take it in, right? That's part of it. It's hard, especially when we're busy or when you have a semi-anxiety attack like I did on Monday night. It's not easy to take it in those moments, but when we practice doing what we're doing here, breathing, we help rep that muscle. Come back up through center. Uncross your ankles, bend your knees, take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll up to a sit-up. And just for a counter stretch, upward facing dog. Roll over to the back of your mat just for a second. Lift your chest up. Look left and right. Stretch your chest open, your abs open. And when you feel that nice inner low ab stretch, roll back to meet me at a seat. Plant your left foot on the ground. Right arm to the sky, big twist through the left shoulder. Or cross your ankle, sit up tall, and twist. Continuing that internal investigation of where you can give a little more, feel a little more. Then come back through center, re-straighten your right leg forward. Grab a hold of your left foot like it's a basket. Kick and reach. Micro bend is fine. Good posture muscles as you sit up. Open your throat, lift your head up. Your nerve endings love to be playful like that. Lips, toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, left ankle over right. Crisscross forward fold. If that didn't feel good on the other side, take a traditional forward fold. I'm holding on to the ball mounds of my feet and tugging my toes back towards my shins. In that deep dorsiflexion, I get a lot deeper hamstring and calf stretch. So play with it. See if you can get a little bit more happening. Pull it back. So good. Softening like a blanket up and over your torso, over the legs. You'll start to notice that well over halfway through the stretch session, your mind slows down just a little. And maybe if we've kind of slowed it just enough to start to focus on the important stuff, right? Out of the surface level into the soul level, I say. How do I want to take the pilot seat of my flight today? Where do I want to direct my attention? What GPS points do I want to plug into my mental destination? under your left hip. Maybe you just move slow and kind of inchworm your way through. My right foot's on the ground for support. My hands are up there. Oh yeah. Maybe you roll a little. Or if you don't have a release tool today, no problem. You can go directly into banana asana, where you roll down to your back. Cross your left over your right. Lean your elbows to the right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Feet more right, elbows more right. Drop your left hip. My rollers keep going for about 40 seconds. Taking the opportunity to romantically talk to your body. There's no forcing. There's no forcing. Yes, there could be a reaction like a defensive ooh, ee. But realistically, this is a romantic conversation between you and the vessel you've traveled in your whole life. You're just giving it some love. Every stretch, every roll, you're returning the love back that it's given to you. My rollers, let's meet in banana asana. Cross left ankle over your right. Wiggle your feet as far as you can to the right. Wiggle your arms now as far as you can to the right. And then re-drop your left hip down so your back is flat against the earth. Good. Breathe. Nice, Tati. Ask yourself, could I wiggle my ankles a little bit more left? My hands just a centimeter more to the right. Even tugging your palm on your elbow to get more space in the lat. I'm trying my best to soak in as much as I can today, taking in this commemorative day where the first female vice president, first African American and Asian vice president, sworn in a time when it feels tumultuous. There can still be so much good to soak in and savor the splendor. Delicious squeeze and rock your knees side to side so you decompress your low back. Just massage it out. For the final minute of our stretch, you can either choose butterfly or shavasana, corpse pose, whatever feels better in your body. Butterfly to me feels great after leg day, after a nice run. Just opening up my hips and low back. Relax into that final resting pose with me here. I had the really lucky experience of being with my mom on her deathbed. And I remember thinking, I never want to be one of those people, and I'm not saying this was her, but never want to be one of those people that gets to my deathbed and feels like I didn't savor the moments. I didn't fly my own airplane, I just let life fly me. We can't control everything that comes in, definitely not. But you can control the landscape and the lens of focus at which you look at your life. Shit happens, yes, but can you see that as a stepping stone, something to move forward and jump off of? It doesn't have to be perfect every day, it doesn't even have to feel good every day. them and listen, or you can say them out loud wherever you are watching this. It feels good to use your words. Repeat after me. Hey, today!
Hey, today.
I'm ready
I'm ready
for the best week of my life.
for the best week of my life.
I trust the transitions.
Trust the transitions.
I trust the transferring of power
I trust the transferring of power
within myself and the world.
within myself and the world.
I'm the pilot,
I'm the pilot.
and I'll enjoy the flight.
I'll enjoy the flight.
Everyone take a deep breath in. Namaste, Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me for the stretch. Kim and Trina for being such amazing demos. Zoomers, thanks for staying. Oh, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, so remember, it's to be done. I've got a bunch of these now that are nice to start your morning, end your day, get a nice reflection at the center point of the day. There's a bunch of them. I've got 20 now up there, all different themes, all different stretches, and they're at less than 15 minutes. Okay, team, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, Chels. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Kim. She's the best. 2:30 Pacific, same place. Bye. Oh yeah, ladies, good job. Great work.